Hi, welcome to my channel, The Flavorful Gourmet. Today I'm going to show you how to make my version of fried rice. It's super simple, uses mostly fresh ingredients, and a very easy meal to make that you can have as a quick weeknight meal or even make and package later to take for lunch. So let's get started. I'm going to add about 4 tablespoons of olive oil. You can feel free to use regular vegetable oil, that also works well. All right, so that's 4. Next, I'm just going to stir fry some beef. What I have here is some marinated ribeye beef, but you can also just take like a steak or any type of like thin beef that you like, season it and let that marinate for about a day in the fridge, or you can buy the store-bought marinated kind like I did here. Okay, I'm just gonna break that up, get it frying a little bit. So if you notice here in the video, I am using a very large pot. I'll tilt it so you guys can get an idea, but it's very wide and very deep. And the reason I'm doing that is because today I am going to make quite a large quantity of fried rice, because like I mentioned, you can package it up for lunch if you're the type of person to take your lunch to work, or it also serves as a weeknight or a weekend, your choice meal. So if you have a large family or just like to be frugal, a dish like fried rice goes a long way. Alright, so while my beef is cooking, next I'm going to just slice my sausage. So I like to use sweet style Chinese sausage. Now, if you have an international market where you reside, like H Mart or any other type of international market, Chinese style sweet sausage is very easy to find. The sausage isn't cooperating with me. It doesn't want to quite come out of the package that easy. So I'm just going to slice this up so I can add it to my pan. Okay, so while you're slicing your sausage, just keep a watchful eye on your beef. You just want to make sure that it's browning well and that it's not sticking to the bottom of your skillet. Now, if you've never had sweet style Chinese sausage before, it's very fragrant when you go to cut it, and that's one of the things that I love. It's almost as if as I smell it, I can almost taste it, because it just has a wonderful smell to it. Okay. So I'm going to stir my beef again. Now I'm just using a wooden spoon, and I should also mention that this pot is non-stick as well. I like to use the wooden spoon simply because with this also being a non-stick pot, it will not scratch the inside of my pot. Alright, so that's getting nice and brown. My sausage is sliced, but I'm still going to leave my sausage to the side for right now. I'm also going to go ahead and slice half of a white onion. start adding my onion to the pot. This gives it a chance to kind of just cook with the beef and start to become a little bit translucent. Alright, so our onion has been added. Let's give that another stir. And my beef is nice and well done. Just frying in that little bit of olive oil. Now to this, I'm going to start to add a little bit of seasoning. So I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. And this is all just, it's a little chunk game out there, but that's okay. We'll break it up inside the pan. So use my spoon to break up that garlic powder. There we go. Stir it in. Add in 1 tablespoon of salt. Now, if you're making a smaller quantity, you could reduce this to 1 teaspoon, but I am using a tablespoon because, like I said, this is a very large quantity of rice. So stir that in. So now I have my beef, garlic, and onion inside the pot here. Smells great. Now to this mixture, I'm also going to add a little bit of green seasoning. Green seasoning is just a blend of fresh herbs. This one has like parsley, cilantro, celery, it has olive oil, habanero pepper, things like that. So this is optional, but I do use it as a seasoning agent in many of my recipes because, like I said, it's fresh herbs. It cuts down sometimes on the other spices that I use. Now, if you want to learn how to make green seasoning, here on my YouTube channel you can find the recipe for that or the process on how to make green seasoning. So just tune into my channel, The Flavorful Gourmet, and click on green seasoning and you'll learn how to make this one. Now to that, I'm going to go ahead and add in my sausage. The good thing about fried rice is no 2 times do you ever have to make it the same. If you are a seafood person and you want to use shrimp, you can easily make shrimp fried rice. If you like chicken or pork, you could just as well make it that way. Today I am using beef and Chinese sausage because that's what I happen to have on hand. Okay. Now to this, I'm going to add about 2 cups of shredded carrots. Normally, I would use diced carrots, but I don't have diced carrots at the moment, so I see no need to let perfectly good shredded carrots go to waste, so I'm using shredded carrots in this one. 2 cups in there. And I also have some bean sprouts here. I'm also going to add in 2 cups of sprouts. Now this is loosely measured. You do not have to be perfect, but If you're OCD about exact measurements, feel free to exactly measure out 2 cups. As you can see here, my cup is a little overflowing, but that's fine by me. The more vegetables, the merrier. Alright, so 2 cups of carrots, 2 cups of sprouts. We have some onions in there. I'm going to chop up some green onions. What I have here is just 2 green onions that I've already rinsed. I'm going to give this a stir really quick to mix in the carrots and the green sprouts that I just added to the sausage. This smells delicious right now. Okay, so let's chop up our green onion real quick. Add our green onion in. Give our pot a stir. You're just really giving your veggies a chance to kind of soften just a little bit. If you like your veggies on the crunchy side, then of course you only need to let all of your vegetables saute for about a minute or 2 if you like your vegetables to stay a little bit more firm. So, I'm going to let you guys see inside my pot, and that's kind of how bright and colorful it is. It's the beef, sausage, carrots, sprouts, green onions, white onions, green seasoning, salt, and garlic. Okay, now what I have here is about 10 cups of white rice. And all I did was I just made the rice in my rice cooker yesterday. Let it sit in the fridge, but if you make your rice the same day, just as well it works. So for me, I had extra time. I made my rice in advance. But this is just 10 cups of white rice. And I'm going to slowly start introducing this into my skillet. Alright, so I need to get another spoon. Because my rice is cold, I'm just using my spoon to break that up a little bit. It'll go into the pan a little easier. Probably about a quarter of my rice. Give this a stir, let that work in. If you make your rice in advance, because it is cold rice, it oftentimes clumps together. So you'll just need to kind of break it up as you're working it. So adding a little more rice. Work that amount in. Add some more rice. Let it stir again. Tells you it was a large quantity of rice. Just holding it in and breaking up clumps. like many of my clumps are kind of worked out. So now I'm just going to add 1 cup of soy sauce here. Now, although I have 1 cup, I'm only going to pour about 3/4 of that in because I want to mix it in first just to see how we're doing. Uh-oh. Looks like I'm making a mess a little bit here. Go ahead and add that remaining bit of soy sauce there. Mix it in well. I feel like I'm working on my biceps here. I have strong arms to get this large amount of quantity all mixed in. Okay, so that looks pretty well mixed to me. You guys just see that there. Everything's well coated. We don't have any like single just chunks of white rice in there. Go ahead and turn my burner off here because I am calling that done. Now, typically I would fry up or scramble like 3 or 4 eggs and then add them to the rice as well and mix it in just as a nice way to kind of finish off the fried rice. But I'm not doing that this time just to accommodate special diets in my household. So I hope you guys enjoyed making fried rice with me. Let me know your comments. Feel free to subscribe to my channel as well as check out my website, www.theflavorfulgourmet.com. Thanks for watching. See you next time.